Hi boys and girls, welcome back to day 4 of our project. We have one final section to color in, and this one's going to be a little special. We're going to add different shapes inside each area. So what I mean by that is taking a color and you're going to think about a different shape. So there's lots of different shapes. There's circles, squares, triangles, rectangles, there's ovals, there's a rhombus or a diamond. So you're going to think about those different shapes. You can even create your own shapes. You can think of a heart shape or a star shape, or you can be inventive and create your own. So up to you, but each area is gonna have little shapes inside those lines. So I'm gonna draw some squares in this section. And in my next section, I might do some hearts. So a heart, to create a heart, you're gonna draw a curve that goes up and around and diagonally down. So up and around and diagonally down. So that's how we create a heart shape. We can create a star shape on the next one. Star is like a triangle. I don't know if we can see that. So let me use something a little darker. Yeah, we can see. Okay, well, we can see it. On the next one, we could do a star shape. So that's like a little triangle. And a triangle on the side. Another triangle on the side. And a bottom triangle. And one more. We can even create a star shape, and to create a star shape you're going to make 5 triangles. So one little triangle on the top, and it's not going to be closed on the bottom, and a triangle on the side, and another triangle on the other side, and it's almost like a W at the bottom, but it's 2 triangles on the bottom. And then we can color those stars in. So we have some star shapes on our paper. Okay. Maybe I want to add some circles. So I'm going to color in those circles. We don't want to leave them empty. We want to color them in. Okay. Maybe my next one I can do a rectangle. 2 rectangle shapes. And for the next one, I can do an oval. Maybe I can invent my own shape. Maybe it's an ice cream shape. So maybe I can make some chocolate ice cream on the top, which is 2 circles. And I can make a triangle on the bottom to create the cone. So that's my ice cream shape. Maybe I can add a tiny circle on top with a little line to create a cherry on top of my ice cream cone. So that is my invention. I created that shape. So I have an ice cream shape. or I could do a car shape, or I could do a butterfly shape. Okay, so thinking about all the different shapes that you can add to yours, and you can invent your own and have fun with it. Make some fun shapes. How would I make a butterfly shape? Maybe I do a long oval for the middle of my butterfly, and then the letter B for the wings. Backwards B for the other wing. And then 2 lines on top, 2 diagonal lines on top to create the antennas or antennae. And then color that in. To make a car shape, maybe I do kind of like a rainbow shape at the top, and then 2 squares on the side, and then 2 more rainbow shapes, and a different color to make circles for the wheels. That can be how you make a car shape. Gotta do some little squares for the windows. And don't forget to color it in. So that it's not empty. We want it all colored in. That's our little car shape. Because we want to invent our own shapes. Maybe I can make a tree. What kind of tree do I want? Do I want like a triangular tree or a cloudy tree? I think I'm gonna do a triangular tree. So a triangle for the top and a square for the bottom, for the trunk of the tree. Maybe I can invent my own kitty cat shape. So maybe I want to do a purple kitty cat. So I do an oval for his face with 1 little triangle, 2 little triangle, and I color that in all together to create a little kitty cat. And then I use a little black to make 2 circles, 1 more circle for its nose, and some long lines for its whiskers. And since I made a kitty cat shape, maybe I can make my next one, my last one, be a puppy dog shape. So an oval face with some oval ears coming off the sides to create a little puppy dog. And then 3 little circles inside. And that's our little puppy dog. Okay, so once I have all my shapes from squares to our own imaginary shapes, I have to color in the background. So I can use paint, I can use markers, I can use crayons, but remember, if we use crayon or if we use paint or markers, if I used red here, do I want to use red here as well? Am I going to be able to see those shapes anymore if I use the same color? No, so I want to use a different color, so maybe I'll use this green and I'll go around the shapes so that I can see those shapes and I'm following this line. I don't want to go into the next one because that's going to be a different color. I'm going to take my time. So that's that first section done. I'm going to do the next section. So since I used pink, do I want to use pink again? No. Maybe I use blue to color around those hearts. get all those white spots. All right, so I'm gonna keep coloring this in so that it's all filled up and so that my entire paper has lots of colors, lots of lines, and lots of shapes. So we'll be doing this last part together. Okay, so I have completely finished coloring it in. Sometimes we get a little messy, but that's okay. Mistakes happen, it's all right. So now that everything is colored in completely, I'm going to look back, make sure that I don't see any white spaces. Maybe I need to color in this line a little bit more. Maybe I need to go back in here and make sure that that line is nice and dark. Another thing that I can do is I can go back in and maybe I can add some details on top, like little circles or dots. Maybe I can add little wavy lines. Maybe I can add some more loopy lines. So I can go back on top to finish my project and add more details to it. I don't have to add details everywhere. I only have to do it on some areas, or I don't have to do it at all. It's completely up to you and your idea. But it's kind of reminding me, all these bright colors kind of remind me of a fun party where all these different lines are celebrating and they're having fun. They're going, woo, we're having a party. So lots of different colors, and we've created different types of lines that created different shapes, and we've colored in our entire paper. And it's a little celebration of lines, shapes, and colors. Thank you so much for joining me for this project. And please add your paper, add your project to the link and upload it so that I can see all the cool creations that you've created. Thank you. We'll see you next time.